Hey yo, Z King Fight News. Deontay Wilder tells Tyson Fury to sit down. Sit down. Be humble. Because when it comes down to Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, Wilder wants that fight more than anything else. It's Z King Fight News. We got more on this. Alright, so apparently, apart from Deontay Wilder kind of hinting that he had already signed to fight Luis Ortiz and then Tyson Fury, apparently that wasn't the whole truth. Apparently he's open to fight anybody, right? As he stated before, he is a free agent and he's not locked in to any given fight. So when it comes to Andy Ruiz, it's a must win for Andy Ruiz, and it's a must win when he squares off against Luis Ortiz somewhere in November, right? I don't know if it's been made official yet. I heard the 7th was the date, and it's gonna be in LA. Now, when it comes down to Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, I mean, why not? Why not? If Andy Ruiz can get out of Saudi Arabia with his belts, which would be epic. That would be the most epic thing. And you see, the funny thing about everything in the heavyweight landscape is everybody in a way kind of got what they wanted. Everybody thought, you know, a lot of people saw Anthony Joshua as a manufactured, overhyped guy who had his own problems in the ring with lesser competition, Takams, Parkers, right? So Andy Ruiz was the guy that burst the bubble. Was the guy that took AJ's undefeated record and said, you know what? This dude ain't shit. And he took it from him. And oddly enough, that was his first foray into the US market. It wasn't even Wilder. It was a guy that they chose, that they thought they could beat in Andy Ruiz. Right? As they say, it was the cherry pick gone wrong. Now, when I say everybody got what they wanted, you know, the Wilder fans got what they wanted, right? The AJ haters got what they wanted. At the same time, Eddie Hearn found a way to cash out AJ and to do a big fight in Saudi Arabia, something unheralded, something that this will actually be the biggest fight of 2019 if you think about it. In terms of most anticipated, in terms of, it may not be financially the biggest fight, although it could be. It could very well be financially the biggest fight in 2019. But just in terms of what's on the line for both fighters, it is the biggest fight. And it'll reflect if AJ was a flash in the pan, or if he truly is a hallmark, future Hall of Fame type heavyweight, if he can get his titles back. But when it comes down to Deontay Wilder, you have to respect the fact that he's willing to fight anybody. Andy Ruiz, Tyson Fury, Luis Ortiz. And he was looking for all the smoke with AJ until Eddie Hearn fucked up that situation. So, gotta give Wilder credit, man. You go for undisputed, you get credit over here, man. You get credit over here. Wilder wants to go for undisputed and tell Tyson Fury to sit down. I'm all for it. Who the fuck is Otto Wallin? And the WBC, the same sanctioning body that holds Deontay Wilder up, is giving out pity titles. Is giving out trinkets to Tyson Fury just because he's fighting on a date. The WBC. Unbelievable. To me, that's unbelievable. Giving out trinkets to Jaime Munguia for fighting on a date. This is the date title. You're fighting on a date. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But it's the same sanctioning body that holds Wilder to, you know, that could pretty much elevate him to franchise champion if they wanted to. But that's a whole nother discussion. Like, I'm kind of against the whole idea of franchise champion. It's kind of, it was really a way to protect Canelo more than anything else. That was a way to protect Canelo Alvarez, in my mind. But y'all know what it is, man. King Fight News. And Deontay Wilder would rather go for undisputed, whether it's Andy Ruiz or Anthony Joshua. He'd rather go for undisputed than fight Tyson Fury. I got a lot of respect for that. Because Tyson Fury basically bowed out of what was to be a direct rematch to fight guys no one's ever heard of. And it was Deontay Wilder that put him on the map. And on that same token, they both had a great fight, and it was ruled a draw. That, you know, it's up to, you know, it's up to the audience in terms of who really won that fight. A lot of people think Tyson Fury won. A lot of people thought Wilder should have knocked him out or gotten a KO victory. Right? A lot of people look at that, and that was a long 10 seconds. That was a long 10 seconds. But anyways, King Fight News, man. What do y'all think about Wilder wanting to fight the winner of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz? Does the IBF really hold a claim or hold a stake to the argument that they want to have Pulev fight the winner? That's also been a bit of an obstacle because the IBF has been waiting to call their mandatory. They've literally been waiting because Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua been paying them off, been stalling them out, but fighting guys like, you know, Povetkin, fighting guys like Parker. And the IBF been waiting to call their mandatory. So that is what it is. I think they would have to step aside and let the heavyweight division clear up if Wilder wanted to go after the winner of that fight. But you know what it is, man. We got more on this. All right, so this is what Deontay Wilder had to say to the brother 7A Sports TV. He said he doesn't believe Tyson Fury wants to fight me again anyways. If this opportunity, either Ruiz or beats Joshua again, comes about, I think Fury will pass up his opportunity. He would want me to fight the unification and then come back and fight him. He ain't really no king. He don't have a title. I revived his career for him. You're welcome. Now, if that happens, the Ruiz fight, Fury step aside. Fury should step aside. And shout out to 7-8, man. Salute to 7-8 on that one. But y'all know what it is, man. It's King Fight News. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more boxing, news updates. Remember where you heard it first, man. King Fight News. And we're gone, man. Peace.